Hey guys, it's Primus here, and today we're going to continue with Mother 3, Chapter 8, Part 5, I believe. Yes, Part 5. Alright, we left off going to the sewer, chasing after Bonnie and everything. And I still feel disappointed that Bonnie is a guy rather than a girl. Yes, I know. But I'm still going to call it Bonnie rather than Boney, like everyone says it. Bonnie sounds better. Alright, enough of that, so let's continue on. By the way, as you may know, I got rid of the fever. And Lucas apparently learned Alpha, not Alpha, Life Up Omega. Let's check out what does this do. Restores approximately 240 HP to all allies. Wow, really, that is freaking awesome. That is actually stupendous. And I'm not being sarcastic in any way at all. It's kind of weird. This door won't open, there's one inside. There's no one inside. Okay, same thing. No. Let's check in the other room. What the hell? Pop, do you need something? Yes. Save your game, or perhaps this is save, buddy. Just to save my data, please. Saving. Please do not turn off the power. Wasn't that big tall guy from the town? None of these doors open. Woof woof. I chased after a strange smelling bug and somehow wound it up here. Bonnie, join your party. Woof woof, but never mind that. Look what's in this next room. Oh, look who it is. This stink bug thinks it's hiding. Oh. Yo, what's up, man? It's a guy from One Piece. What's up, dude? From CP whatever. The CP4 or something? You gonna say something or? Yes, it's me, Letter, the bell ringer. It must be a real shock to hear me speaking for once. It wasn't that I couldn't talk all this time. I simply chose not to. As I rang the crossroad bell, deep inside my heart, I had decided I would speak to no one. 'Cause you're emo? Aww, this is so cute. But the secrets I've been guarding are now starting to leak out. The time has come to tell you everything. What I'm about to tell you, you might not want to know. Even so, you absolutely must hear it. It will be a long story, but please listen to it all. Yes, I will. Given who you are and how you've lived, what I have to say will tear you at your hearts. And there is so much to tell. So I've decided to have the stink bug trembling behind me memorize everything I say. Ready, Mr. Stink Bug? Long ago, there existed a world different from what the people on these islands think of. Though this world was incredibly big. Most people lived on this world, then there are grains of sand on these nowhere islands. I know it may be hard to imagine, but such a world once existed. Understand? Yes. At some point, the world wound up destroyed. Naturally, it was humans who destroyed it. In the back of their minds, everyone had an inkling that it would happen at some point, and then it really did happen, and so the world is no more. Everything so far has been about the end of the world. Do you understand all of it? Yeah? Just before the end of the world, a white ship came to these islands. On it were all the people of Tasmania Village. Oh. Yes. Aboard the white ship were those few who had managed to escape the world. The people on the ship still went by their names from the previous world. This white ship plan had been set in place before the world was destroyed, and although they were a part of the world, these Nowhere Islands are a special place. They were the only place that would remain even if the world was lost. The one and only place where people could survive. And so the white ship arrived at these islands. Everything so far has been about the white ship. Do you understand it all? Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stingbug? The reason these islands are special is because they harbor a giant dragon nearly as large as the islands themselves. Long, long ago, people lived together with the dragon. However, at some point in time, the people and the dragon could no longer coexist. So using the 7 needles, the dragon was placed into a long, long sleep by the ancestors of the Maxby people, who had lived here since ancient times. Ever since, the Maxbys have guarded the needles in an effort to prevent the dragon from being woken until its power is truly needed. Thus, until the time of its awakening, the dragon continued to sleep as the power of the earth itself. And so, because of the tremendous energy of the dragon hidden deep below, these islands were protected from the end of the world. Oh, okay. Everything so far has been about the dragon and the Maxbys. Do you understand all of it? Those who came here aboard the white ship feared another end of the world more than anything else. They felt that the world's destruction was a direct result of the way they had lived. The people of the white ship discussed things at great length, and they shared their wisdom and spoke with grave seriousness. And they arrived at their conclusion. They decided to completely erase everyone's memories of the previous world and start their lives with new ones and new roles. Yes, in short, everyone would play out the ideal story they had come up with. That is what planned. What happened. The people would restart their lives in a simply peaceful village, in the kind of place they wished they had grown up in. They would erase the memory of everything, the world, their belongings, their rules, and they would begin their new lives. Everyone's old memories would be reset and replaced with their newly created story, and thus the village of Tasmania came to be. However, it was necessary to record the fact that the memory replacement had taken place. The hummingbird egg was the device used to store the memories of the white ship people. West and his son Duster, both playing the roles of thieves, were set to take action should a dangerous situation occur. Remember when they went to Osoho Castle? They went there to retrieve the secret of the people of the white ship. And there's one other thing, me. I was essentially the one person retaining memory of the previous world, to sort of keep watch over things. I was the only one in the village of Tasmania who wasn't given a role in the new story. The sound of my bell served as a suggestion to keep everyone's fabricated memories from reverting. My name, Leader, comes from the word leader. The word leader. Letter. No, this doesn't mean I was anyone special. It was just I was particularly taller than all the others. So upon discussion, I was selected because it would be easier for me to stand out. Being so tall, people would want to come to see me, and so I given the role of revealing these secrets when the time truly called for it. Everything so far has been those who lost everything. Although Tasmania Village exists in reality, it was originally created as part of a story. I know this may be difficult to believe, but do you understand so far? Yeah. Let me also talk about Osoho Castle. Apparently long ago, a kingdom existed on this island, centered around the king of Osoho. However, when we arrived on the white ship, the people of the kingdom were gone. It seems they had left the islands fearing the dragon's eventual awakening someday. Before boarding the white ship, Princess Kumotoro was an infant who had lost her mother and father. Upon coming to these islands, she was given the Maxbys to raise, and given the role of Princess Osoho of Osoho Castle. West and Duster, being her retainers, was another part of the fabricated story. Osoho Castle is one of the few and precious relics of the island's past. We crafted our story in haste so the people inside it have very little past or history. Have you noticed no one in Tasmania can talk about things from 100 or 1,000 years ago? In truth, we had wanted to create an entire plethora of myths and legends, but our story was made in such a hurry that we weren't able to. It's a real shame. I'm sure that much of what I'm saying you would rather not hear, but it's the truth. Have you listened to everything so far? Yes. Have you committed everything so far to memory, Mr. Stingbug? Truthfully, we had no idea how Tasmania Village would turn out, but things actually went rather well. The people who had arrived on the white ship had fully taken to their new identities. They believed they had always lived together peacefully. It was when a person by the name of Porky stumbled upon these islands that everything started to go amok. It seemed he used a time distorter machine to travel through time and space at will. However, he was apparently shut out from all other times and spaces, and tumbled into this era, and these islands. Excuse me. Even worse, he uses his time distorter to bring many people from other eras here. The Pigmas, as well as everyone in Newport City, were all brought here and brainwashed by Porky. This Porky fellow seems to view these islands as his own personal toy box, with which he can do anything he wants. He would take the animals apart and recombine them to make creepy new chimeras. As a childlike dictator, he began doing whatever he pleased, including building Thunder Tower and forming his own army. Porky eventually learned the white ship secret because of the traitor among the Maxbys. Oh, the traitor. Do you understand about the intruder known as Porky? Yeah. The traitor was Locri. Oh, what a bitch. The 7th Maxby, and the only one who haven't met yet. After Locri joined forces with Porky, Porky learned about the white ship people and the secret of the sleeping dragon. Porky decided to pull the needles to wake the dragon so he can use the power for himself. The dragon's the power of the very earth itself, you see. It said whoever pulls the sealing needles will become the dragon's master. However, only a very select few are capable of pulling the dragon's needles. Apparently neither the Maxbys nor Porky have the capability, yet the needles are being pulled out now. That means Porky is somehow controlling someone who can control the dragon's power. We have to put a stop to Porky's antics. If we don't, the world will be completely destroyed again, and it will spell the true end for everything. For Porky, that might be the ultimate pleasure, but we can't allow it to happen. We, the last handful of people there, absolutely can't allow it to happen. Lucas, it seems you're a chosen one with the ability to pull the needle sealing the dragon away. You must pull the dark dragon's needle with your own hands, and pass your heart onto the dragon. Let this be my one and only order to you as your leader. Do you understand everything about the dragon's awakening? Yeah. I hear the 6 of the dragon's needles have already been pulled. Deep in the earth, the dragon is likely beginning to stir from its sleep now. Suppose the last needle is somewhere near Newport City. Porky has been gathered everything that lives on these islands into Newport City to prepare the final needles pulling. Is it possible he's planning to hold one final twisted party? But now is our chance to change this looming crisis into a golden opportunity. All things may come to an end, or new and bountiful things may begin. Would you like to help that happen? Lucas? You were once weak, a fragile boy, but now you've been given a tremendous role to fulfill. Now that you know everything, including everything, I'm sure you would rather not know. The time has come for you to save the future of all life as we know it. God won't make you bear more than you can carry. I'm sure you heard that phrase before. Know that you aren't fighting alone. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, will lend you their support. That was a long story, but this is the end of everything I have to tell you. Do you understand it all? Yes. Only the Maxbys really know the needle's location, so I don't know where to find them. But from the way Porky and others have been acting, I would say they're very close to reaching the 7th needle. Please, Lucas, be the one who pulls the final needle. Porky issues his orders from the 100th floor of the Empire Pork Building. Start by jumping into the fray and storming into the building. After that, you can start looking for clues. It's been such a long since I've spoken to anyone, and now I'm exhausted. The stink bug should remember everything I just said. Take him with you. That way, if you happen to forget anything I've said here, you can ask him to repeat it. You will go with them, Mr. Stinkbug. Got the Stinkbug's memory. Alright. Well, guys, apparently that's quite unique. I did not see that coming at all. I have watched other Mother videos, but Mother 3 videos, but they never really explained this part. This is pretty cool, actually. Kind of a big twist there. But, well, I'm going to end it here, guys. So, until next time, this is Primus. Keep it crunchy, and peace out. That was a pretty interesting story.